It's Kurt Thompson here, and it's almost midnight, winding down my day. Probably my fifth installment practice session of today. I just started kind of messing around with the horn a little bit. And I thought to myself, $400 mouthpieces and $200 mouthpieces and $5,000 trumpets and $3,000 trumpets and $10,000 Monet trumpets. And I thought, when it boils down to what really matters, this is what's in my 16-week upper register course. I got to make that plug because it really is the foundation. You can't add a $10,000 Monet on a weak set of chops. It's just not going to do the trick for you. And so I'm going to make an interesting little point here. I've actually taken the mouthpiece out of my horn, believe it or not. Watch this. Now you have a horn that's not being played the way it's supposed to be played. There's no mouthpiece. And I get a tickle and a giggle every time that I'm able to put and demonstrate the reality of my 16-week high-range endurance course in action, and I'm living proof of it. So check this out. Again, no smoke and mirrors here. Watch. Can I go any higher? No mouthpiece. A little shaky. What do you think? Should I go for it? No mouthpiece. Double C, folks. And that wasn't just a squeak. I'm here to tell you, and I've told you a million times if you've been watching all my stuff, but if this is your first time, well, this is the first time. I am living proof that my course works. I developed my course for me a long time ago. And it wasn't a course the way you guys see it now if you actually get my course, but I developed it for me to increase my strength and resilience and endurance way beyond even the best professional trumpet player in the world. I mean, I wanted to be up there with Bud Brisbois, Cat Anderson, Maynard Ferguson, and those guys. And what you just saw, you should believe. I played it decently loud. It was probably almost MF, double C, with no mouthpiece. And this is not a $10,000 Monet horn either. It's probably maybe worth about $3,000. But still, I'm not playing it correctly. So basically, it's strength and technique and flexibility in action, folks. And so I thought I would share this with you to make a point that I want you to get excited and more interested in the special new format of my upper register program, 21 bucks. And what's good is it proves itself, or you just quit. You pay $21, do that week. If you felt something's going right, do the next week. You keep going with the course. And anytime that you feel like it's not working for you, quit. And I'm trying to get more people excited about this. I mean, there's no reason not to do it. Anybody can take a $20 bill and a one and go ahead and let it ride. See what happens. And that's what I want you to do. I proved it to myself over the years with my techniques. And it seems like I just keep getting stronger. Now, I want you to try this. Take the mouthpiece out of your horn. Now you no longer have an excuse. If you only have a box 7C, a $25 box 7C, or if you have a $400 Monet gold Prana, it doesn't matter. It boils down to you, your technique, your strength, and your flexibility to be able to do what I just did. Why not try it? Take your mouthpiece out of your horn and go ahead and see where your strength really lies. You shouldn't depend on a $400 mouthpiece or a $10,000 horn for your strength, your sound, and your flexibility. Anyway, I want you to get excited about we heard about my course, but I want you to get excited about the new format. $21, pay as you go. And the reason I really like it is because I know that you're going to go through the whole course, but I want you to be skeptical and just take each week, 1 week at a time. I'll leave a link in the description. Again, I prove my course works day in and day out. Happy New Year 2019. We're still in the first 2 weeks of January 2019. I'm Kurt Thompson. Look at the link below in the description. Click on it. And if you've already done the first 2 weeks of my course for free, which I offer, there's no reason not to go ahead and go for the third week. There's a lot more interesting things in the third week of the course and beyond. All right. Happy New Year. Try this little demo. Take the mouthpiece out and see what you can do on the horn with no mouthpiece.